After you got your beef cut up, this is sirloin. You can use round steak or chuck roast, whatever works. You know, the round steak will take a little longer to get tender. This sirloin won't take quite as long. The hot pan with a good amount of butter in it. Add in your beef. Stir that around and let that brown really good. Not just a little bit. Let it brown really good. Sears in that flavor. Okay, that's good and brown. Gonna add some celery, onion, and about 3 or 4 bouillon cubes. Saute that around for just a minute or two. Okay, that's been about 2 or 3 minutes of sauteing with the onions and celery. Don't put too much in there. You're gonna put a little bit more in later. I'm gonna give her a little shot of garlic powder or garlic pepper. Okay, bring that up to heat and add a couple cups of water. I think that was about 3. And bring that to a boil. Okay, after that comes to a good boil, turn the heat down to a low simmer and cover it. Let her simmer and set your timer for about 45 minutes if it's a good steak or sirloin or something like that. If it's an old tough round steak, go about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Okay, that's been about 45 minutes with simmering steak, celery, and onions. I'm going to add the veggies. There's potatoes, carrots, celery, mushroom, and more onion. Bring that back up to a boil. Might have to add a little extra water. Heat that up in the microwave first, and it doesn't take as long to bring back to a boil. As long as it's all covered good. You know, that's about it. I'll show you how to thicken that up later. I always just scoop off a little bit of the broth to give it a taste test. You know, you may need a little more bouillon or a little more seasoning. Bring that back to a boil and then turn it down to a low simmer and go about 30 or 35 minutes. Then we'll thicken it up. All right, about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and a little bit of water. Shit sets up like concrete in there. Mix that up good. Okay, mix that up good. Come on over here. Sorry it's on 2 videos again. I accidentally hit the stop button. Pour that right in there. Get her back to a boil and turn her down nice and low. Okay, we're going to let that simmer for about 4 or 5 minutes, and we are ready for beef stew. Dang, I should have made cornbread. Okay, that's it. That's my beef stew. If you want it a little thicker than this, add a little more cornstarch and water, but it will thicken up the longer it sits. And there you go. Thanks for watching and enjoy. If you have any recommendations for other things you would like to see me cook, feel free to hit me up.